Hello agents, I streamed the PTS for TU12 earlier today and we covered everything that was in it. In this video I'm going to go back over the optimization station that will be coming in TU12 on the Division 2. Please be sure to hit like and share this video if you enjoy it, and consider hitting subscribe if you want to see more content from me, including more PTS videos over the weekend. They are going to include some summit improvements, TU12 builds and more, so also turn on the bell notification if you want to know when they drop. So here's what the optimization station looks like. You can find it when you go to your recalibration station. They've simply added an optimization option when you go into it, and you're able to optimize anything you want, including exotics, and they'll cost you resources that need to be farmed. We will take a look at this Providence mask that I have. I currently have max weapon damage on it and max crit damage on it, and my chance is lacking at just 4.1%. So what this optimization station will allow me to do is get that attribute also maxed out. It'll come at a cost though, and the first optimization will take the chance from 4.1 to 4.6%, but I'll need to use 111 of the new optimization mask resource, 63 of the field recon data, 30 of the hyena resources and 26 project resources. You can find out what all these symbols mean by going into the view resources menu, and it lists everything that you'll need to farm for all of the pieces in the game. All of the weapon and gear icons will be earned from dismantling items related to it, so if you're in need to farm assault rifle resources to optimize an assault rifle, you'll want to grind assault rifles to get them in order to dismantle them and get the resource. You also earn resources from faction bosses too, so depending on the piece you'll have to farm that faction in order to optimize it. There are two additional resources as well, and one is called field recon data, which can be farmed from control points, dark zone landmarks and certain floors of the summit. And then you have shade calibration, which I currently have a problem with. Shade calibration requires you to get this resource from projects, and currently there are only 4 projects that can hand it out. You can get 1 shade calibration resource from both the PvE and PvP daily projects, and then 5 from the weekly variants. And if my maths is correct, that means you're limited to 24 of this resource per week. Going back to that Providence mask, and you can see that it requires 26 of this in order to optimize it just the once. Now some items do require less than this and some more, but this surely will be amended before TU12 is out, because it makes absolutely no sense to limit your player base's grind time. By putting a resource on projects, this is exactly what they are doing, and at this rate it would take me 9 days to be able to optimize this chance just the once. I am 100% sure that this is not intended for release though, and we have to remember that it is the PTS. But come launch, I think they should just take the project resource out altogether as a requirement. As I said a few moments ago, by having this as a requirement, they are limiting you as projects are limited, and that just makes no sense to me. At the very least, they need to turn the daily into 100 to 200 project resources, and the weeklies even more. And you'll see now why this has to be done as we move on. So once you have the item that you want to optimize and have the resources required, you simply optimize it and it puts it at its new value at the cost of those resources. Nice and simple, and then it shows you what your next optimization will do, and in this case it will take my chance from 4.6 to 5%, but notice that it also costs me more resources now. 166 mask resource will now be needed, 88 field recon data, 46 hyena resource and 35 project resource. The requirements will go up after every optimization, so it is really beneficial if you grind for pieces that have high rolls that you want before bringing them here. The lower the attribute, the longer it will take to max it out, and the more it's going to cost you in resources. And that is how the new optimization station works in the Division 2. I had a few questions in stream earlier, and just to cover them now as well, you can roll every attribute and you are not just limited to the one like when you are recalibrating, and you are able to recalibrate and optimize attribute if you change your mind and want something else. Mods cannot be optimized, and optimization is only for weapons, brand sets, gear sets and exotics. When Massive announced this, I was in two minds, but after playing around with it earlier today, I feel this is a great move, and players will be very happy that they can now get all of their builds maxed out. I love how they have done it too. In Division 1, I think you just needed to get cash, but in Division 2, it forces you to play the game and grind out those resources in order to optimize, and this is brilliant. Except for the project one, as that is just stupid. But I will feed that back, and this is just the PTS of course. But it does bring us to the end of the video. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button and make sure you subscribe too for more content. I have more PTS videos coming out across the weekend and into next week, so I'll catch you in them. Thank you all for watching this one, and until the next one, peace out.